actually going to be introduced in about 5 minutes from now. So when I am, please pretend that you've never seen me before. But I have just crept out to introduce the support act. He is not the support act. His mother and his grandfather actually are, because Amanda Palmer and her father Jack Palmer are going to be playing a gig at Coco later, and I inveigled them a support act. So we're going to have a song from them to begin with. So.
So yeah, you guys didn't sign up to get opening musical act. You should have learned your fucking lesson by now. To an Amanda Palmer or a Neil Gaiman gig in London when either Neil Gaiman or Amanda Palmer are in town, you're screwed. So Neil mentioned my dad and I have a gig on Friday at Coco, and we're celebrating a record that's not out yet. We recorded a record when I was 8 months pregnant in upstate New York, and it's a record of mostly kind of folky covers, but more or less what we did is we shared songs that we loved, and so I brought him a bunch of my songs, and he brought me some of his songs, and we cobbled together a collection. And it's going to be out in about a month, and we figured while we were here in London at the same time we would do a gig, and then it began. So we figured we'd play one of them for you. I asked Neil which one he would want. He sort of requested this, but I don't know, what do we want to say about it? I was wikiing earlier because I didn't know all the background on this song, but it's pretty... Baby. It's pretty sadly appropriate in more than a few ways, given what's going on in America right now. What is going on in America right now?
Not enough time.
So some of you guys, especially if you're older, might remember what happened with Colin Roach in London in the early 80s. And long story short, black guy, very possibly killed by the police. Does any of this sound familiar?
Sadly.
And my dad didn't know the song, and I shared it with him.
It's a sad commentary that the song written over 30 years ago is still as topical and as of the moment. It could have been written last month in too many parts of the world.
Margaret Thatcher on TV, shocked by the deaths that took place in Beijing. It seems strange that she should be offended. The same orders are given by her. I've said this before now. You said I was childish, and you'll say it now. Remember what I told you. If they hated me, it's not the method.